One of my favorite things to do on a Saturday morning is go to the farmer's market with my mom. And I like to take what I find at the farmer's market and make whatever comes to mind when I get home. So today we're making farmer's market pasta. I love food and I love to cook. The best stories are shared in the kitchen and at the dinner table. I'm Andrea and these are my Cooktales. I remember one time in particular, it was about a year ago, we went to the farmer's market and I found the most unique zucchini, squash, and eggplant that I'd ever seen. So I went home and I created a pasta, and my parents said it was the best pasta they had ever eaten in their life. So I called it my farmer's market pasta, and that's what we're making today. The first step in our farmer's market pasta is to fry our bacon. So we're just gonna fry our bacon until it's nice and crispy, then we're gonna set it aside. And do not dump that bacon grease because we're gonna use it later. The next step we're gonna move on to is boiling the pasta water. So go ahead and add a handful of salt and start boiling your water. Then you're gonna cut up your veggies into cubes. So I have eggplant, squash, and zucchini sitting here. And I think that that's what's really fun about the farmer's market is because you don't really know what you're gonna find when you get there. And it's fun to take those things and to go home and to just create a dish with. I'm just gonna cut them into about 1-inch cubes. And then I'm gonna toss them with the bacon grease, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then I'm gonna roast it in the oven at 450 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now that our water's boiling, we're gonna throw our pasta in there, and we're just gonna cook it for about 6 to 7 minutes or until al dente. While the pasta's boiling, we're gonna make our dressing. We're gonna use a tablespoon of minced garlic, half a lemon juiced, 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then I'm gonna whisk in a 1/2 cup of olive oil and just set it to the side and check on our pasta. Good. When the pasta's done, we're gonna go ahead and pull our pasta out and put it into our serving bowl. I like to scoop my pasta out with a pasta scoop and then save my pasta water. I'm gonna cut up my bacon and I'm gonna add it to the pasta. Take Parmesan cheese and put it directly into the noodles and add a little bit of pasta water. Now I'm gonna take my roasted veggies out of the oven. They're gonna be very juicy from that bacon grease, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that juice in there with them. Add the dressing, toss it all together, and then add some Parmesan cheese over the top. Chop up some basil, throw the basil in there, and you have your farmer's market pasta. The vegetables from the market give it a real freshness, but I really like how the bacon makes it so smoky and meaty. I love this pasta.